Let's go through IA prompts 11 to 15. Number 11. Can new knowledge change established values or beliefs? Again, another good one. A little bit challenging. So historically, some values and beliefs never changed, and many evolved, changed, and got replaced. So if this prompt sounds good for you, or for any reason you have to use this, I don't know why, but that's also a good one. New knowledge, when some knowledge comes, it challenges established beliefs and values, and it's not that hard to find objects for it. So based on the theme that you want to work, politics, technology, definitely, religion, of course, language, it's a little bit harder to find. Finding objects are easy, but maybe, I don't know, for some reason I don't trust your explanation ability in language and everything. You can do good. So basically it's about finding an object that object brings knowledge, and the knowledge changes established values or beliefs. Number 12. Is bias inevitable in the production of knowledge? Classic. There are many forms of bias, and each interfere in different methods and tools of producing knowledge. I'm sure you have studied many different biases that interfered in different sciences. They're not based on the subjects that you are studying. I think you have physics, and you may have chemistry, or you may have biology, and something else, hopefully some human sciences too. So you have studied some historical incidents or events that the scientists were so biased, maybe they have confirmation bias, they wanted to find something, or in history even. So you can find many good examples that, okay, it goes like this. If you find, what can you use as an object? An announcement, for example, about a news report about that science, that scientific experiment. That's what you can use as the object. So I hope if you choose this one, you have good knowledge, good understanding. Go through it and what to do. So number 13 is considered lucky in some cultures and is considered ominous in some cultures. What about your culture? How can we know that current knowledge is an improvement upon past knowledge? At the end of 2021 that I'm recording this video, a couple of days ago, one student approached me and asked me to help her with her exhibition, and this was the topic that chose the prompt. So she had made some mistakes. For example, here it asks you, how can we know the current knowledge is an improvement? Just do not prove that this new knowledge is an improvement. The prompt is asking you, how? How do you know? Yes, I can see it's an improvement, but how do you know it's an improvement? First of all, upon past knowledge, not an innovation. And how can you prove that? How can you show me? So new knowledge is not necessarily an improvement upon past knowledge, unless we can see the traces and can explain the process. For this, is very easy to find objects. You can find many objects in science, technology, and of course many other things. and then find and then explain why this new one is an improvement based upon the previous one. Number 14, does some knowledge belong only to particular communities of knowers? And if you have watched, and if it was your theme, indigenous societies, indigenous communities, we talked a lot about this exact prompt in that theme. And personal versus shared knowledge, of course. And pure mathematics, for example. Does knowledge in pure mathematics belong only to particular communities of knowers? Yes, mathematicians. No one else needs this knowledge, understands this knowledge, uses this knowledge. So, and of course, physicists are somehow mathematicians too. And number 15, what constraints are there on the pursuit of knowledge? A good question. What stops or slows us down from pursuing knowledge? Beliefs, politics, social norms and values, inability to develop methods and tools. All these things one of them or mixture of them may slows us down or stops us from pursuing knowledge. So the question is, what constraints are there? These are the constraints. These are the things that don't let us pursue knowledge. What about the objects? Of course, based on the theme that you've chosen, objects are there. Anytime you can find an object, which can be a real object, a device, or a book, or any physical object. Or you can find any scientific advancement or development through theorizing something in science or in philosophy or in history. And then, of course, they couldn't apply that into real life situations because something was, beliefs maybe, didn't let the theory to become more practical, or some policies or some politics, all these things. So that's how you can find your objects. And yeah, I hope you have a better understanding of the topics, of the titles and prompts. And if you still want to continue, if you haven't chosen, then next videos are all about the next prompts. 20 more to go.